Even though Doug Carrick of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan spent many years as a trucker and working for the local fire department, his time growing up on the family farm always stayed with him. All the hours he spent on the road gave him plenty of opportunities to pursue his interest in collecting and restoring antique tractors.
I used to deliver buildings, and my wife used to go with me, and she always said there could be a brand new half-ton sitting in the yard and I'd never see it, but there could be an old tractor stuck in the trees away back and I'd spot it. And I used to always, that's how I used to find a lot of stuff, was, just by traveling.
Carrick has restored larger farm tractors in the past, but his most recently completed project is this 1947 Bolens Ridemaster, originally built for garden and orchard work. He told us that when he first saw it, the unit was in such poor shape that the previous owner didn't even know what it was.
There wasn't much, there was no back wheels on it, and the front wheels were totally rusted out, and there was no engine, and I really didn't have anything to go, no steering wheel. I didn't have anything to go until I found the book down in the States, and then I started going from there.
With a 4-horsepower Wisconsin engine and a top speed of about 3 miles an hour, the Bolens Ridemaster isn't about to break any land speed records.
That's not the original motor, but it's identical to what the book says. There was no engine on it when I got it. But this engine, it's been in the family for probably 80 years. And my brother and I, when we were about 14 years old, we used that motor. We made a little scooter, and we used to use this particular motor on our scooter. So it's been going for a long time, but it runs like a clock yet.
Carrick says Bolens later built 2-speed models, but this unit only has a single forward speed. Engaging the drive system is very simple.
The engine sits on a little platform there, and then this is in neutral right now, and you just let that go and it moves the engine down, it tightens the belt, and that's your forward speed. Then when you want to back up, you pull this right back, and back like that, and the pulleys rub together, and the reverse is the drive pulley, which gives you the reverse.
One of the most challenging aspects of the project turned out to be searching for the front tires. This unit came with 400 by 18-inch rims on the front, and Carrick first had to do plenty of work to fix them up.
And the tires, they were regular, I guess, when they come out with the tractor grip, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Tried all the tire companies and everything, and these here, they use them on dirt bikes. And it was the exact size I needed and everything, so I used them. And I seen one on the internet in the States, and it was all restored, and it had a set of tires just like these here, so he probably had the same problem as I did.
The Ridemaster originally came with a variety of attachments for front and rear mounting, as well as belly mount attachments. So far, Carrick only has the disc for it, which is raised and lowered manually. He says the steering is well designed for sharp turns commonly involved in doing garden work.
Pivots on this big shaft here, this pin, and the chain drive comes back to this little sprocket here, and that's how you turn it. You just turn the steering wheel, and the chain drive goes up, and that whole front end oscillates in there like that. And that's how you steer it. You can tighten the chain with this tightener right in here.
The rear end can be raised or lowered with a simple adjustment according to what type of attachment is being used at any particular time. The width of the rear end can also be changed for different types of orchard or garden work.
There's set screws in here, and you can loosen them in these shafts. It's a square shaft. It'll come out, the wheels will come out put near to here on each side. You could really widen it out for probably working in gardens to straddle the rows in the garden and that.
Carrick is already working on his next garden tractor restoration, this economy tractor, which was built in the 1950s. It's got a 14-horsepower Kohler engine, and he figures this tractor is equipped with quite advanced technology considering how old it is. This unit comes with features such as high and low range, as well as individual steering brakes.